Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Good Friends Better Rivals. I'm Adelia. We're here to watch Netherlands versus Japan, and this should be a really good game. The Dutch fans are going to be crazy. The Japanese fans are also very passionate about their team. The Dutch are very good. The Japanese are very good. So we will see how it all goes. Sugar will be joining us momentarily. We got the anthems going on right now. Japanese anthem is beautiful. The Netherlands will be in their traditional orange. We saw them take over Arlington with the van and the walk to the stadium. Jameis Winston, for some reason, was in amongst the Dutch fans for Fox. That was crazy. But we have the Japanese in their traditional blue as well. Got a couple commercials playing here before kickoff. We're getting ready for the game to start. They're, of course, at the Cowboys Stadium in Dallas for this game. They call it Dallas Stadium. It's actually in Arlington, but quite the stadium there. We got United States officials here. Shug is here. If he gives me a thumbs up, I'll know he's ready to come on. Not quite ready yet. Bart Verbruggen starting in goal for the Dutch. Virgil van Dijk, of course, the captain. And Daniel Malen starting up front for the Dutch. He finished the season quite well at Roma, so Zion Suzuki in goal for Japan. They're missing a few of their best players because of injuries, but they have Kubo, who is a very good player on the right wing, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes today. We're almost to kickoff. If Shug lets me know when he's ready to come on. Okay. Here's Shug. Hi, Shug.
Hey. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Thanks for joining us.
Of course. Sorry, was running a little bit late. There's traffic in LA, like always.
Totally understand. We're just about to kick off here.
And in honor of it being soccer, I got me a Mexican Coke with my lunch.
Nice.
If you've never had one of these, Adelia, have you had a Mexican Coke?
I have had Mexican Coke in California with Drew and Eric.
They're,
You can't get them here.
they're a diabetic's worst nightmare and the best thing ever.
Yes, they are.
They're amazing, but they're bad for us.
Yep.
How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us.
And we're underway here in the game. Dutch, little early possession. Now the Japanese taking over. The Japanese are a very good squad. They've got some players missing because of injury, I was saying, Shug. I don't know if you heard that. But they're still a very good squad.
I did hear you say that, and when you produce athletes like Shohei Ohtani, I believe that you have great players.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
How that wasn't just a foul there, I don't know. He literally pulled the back of the Japanese player's jersey and shoved him down. So, Ishmael El Fath from the United States is the referee today.
Where's this? Is this played at SoFi?
This is in Dallas.
Okay.
We've got the Dutch in all orange as customary. You will find a lot of orange in the stands, but also a lot of blue. Lots of Japanese fans there as well.
A lot of setting up here, a lot of trying to set stuff up. Soccer is a really patient game.
You have to be patient, yeah.
And we've seen that a lot of teams are not willing to take a chance right now because they don't want to lose points. And like you and Justin were saying yesterday, with some of the games, not taking a chance, trying to not lose points, trying to stay in the hunt to get there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you who was willing to take some chances today was Curacao, who just don't have the quality in their side, the talent in their squad that Germany does. Curacao took some chances, tried to score some goals, did manage to score a goal on Germany, but the Germans got 7 on them. So Germany starting out with some excellent goal difference. Wonderful save there by the Japanese goalkeeper, Zion Suzuki. Brilliant save. Look at this. Wonderful turn by Malin. Great snapshot and great save by Zion Suzuki.
Really was.
Daniel Malin, the Dutch striker, finished his club season with Roma very, very well. I believe they just said he got 14 goals in his last 18 games, which is an incredible return rate. Away by the Japanese after the corner. Go out for a throw-in for the Dutch.
Netherlands runner-up 74-78 in 2010.
Yeah, they've never won the World Cup, the Netherlands. They're probably the best country historically in the World Cup to never have won it. Crescencio Summerville on the right wing for the Netherlands. Just couldn't get a hold of that one there. Ronald Koeman, their manager. Or head coach, I guess they call them on the national squads. Virgil van Dijk with the ball now. Passing it along the back line.
Man, they're real patient.
They're being very patient, yeah. The Japanese aren't pressing enough, though. They need to press a little higher on that back line, and then they won't have the option to be so patient.
You know what I
Wonder-
really love
What?
is seeing the different culture of soccer, like how
That's foul.
each nation how they play the game differently. You know, they're playing the same game, but yet it's different.
The different tactics, the different, like philosophies on football. The Dutch, of course, are known for total football, which is being in control no matter what is going on, basically. So turn this up just a little bit. It's a little low for me.
Yeah, it's a little low. There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Japan with a free kick here in a pretty decent position. Sent in. I think he's given a foul there, so that's a goal kick. Or it went out. One of the two. Probably went out, so that's why it's a goal kick. There's the Japanese head coach looking quite sharp there. Some of these head coaches have been in t-shirts. Others have been in suits. It's been interesting to see.
Well, it's like how basketball now, like a lot of the coaches just wear tracksuits now.
Yeah.
And they all used to be in suits. And now they're all in track shirts. So that's interesting.
Yep. That's a foul there by Frankie de Jong. Japan free kick here. The Dutch have a very talented squad, but maybe not quite as talented as they used to be. I mean, they were just talking about how Edwin van der Sar, Wesley Sneijder, and others would still start today. And
Man, is that guy not wearing any
shin guards?
shin guards?
Yeah, the shin guards in soccer, literally nowadays, Shug, are about like that big.
That's crazy.
So, a lot of players you will find have them in to protect their ankles more than their shins, and they will keep their socks low as a result. It's kind of up to the players. I think it's crazy. I think we've seen way too many tackles gone wrong that turn into leg breaks to ever do that, but
Yeah, for sure.
that's a great ball. Just put out by the Japanese.
Yeah, Japan plays like a real. I mean, I don't. Again, I haven't played soccer in years, but it feels like they play like a real disciplined brand of soccer. Like they stay in their
Yeah.
lanes. They don't venture out.
They're very structurally solid team.
Yeah, and
They
that's what I'm
hold
saying.
their lines.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's great to see the different brands of soccer. Whereas a team like Brazil or Argentina and Mexico, they just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And Japan, you saw it with the Korean team. They try to really stay, um, you know, fundamentally sound.
Yes. And do we have a lot of whistles? What is wrong with this now? This is one of those officials, I think, that's going to be very pedantic about everything.
This is in Dallas.
Yeah. Well, Arlington. But yes, Dallas.
It's at
Cowboy Stadium.
okay, yeah.
It's known officially during the tournament as Dallas Stadium. Even though, again, as we said, it's in Arlington.
That was great.
That was a good defending by Johan van Hecke. Clearance by Virgil van Dijk.
I have been down a rabbit hole of just soccer lately.
Yeah.
I didn't know, being from LA, I didn't know that Landon Donovan had beef with David Beckham, and in the USA, he had beef with what's his name? He's a famous player too for US. Who played during Landon Donovan's time?
Clint Dempsey?
Dempsey, yeah, that they had beef. Not beef, but
Yeah.
they were competitive with each other.
Yeah. They kind of played very similar positions. And. Ooh. Almost came off there.
Netherlands
But the
pushing
Dutch
ball.
are counterattacking, and Gakpo just missed it there. And that'll be a corner for Japan. Zion Suzuki, the Japanese goalkeeper, born in New Jersey. He has a Ghanaian father and a Japanese mother. And they moved to Japan, where he was raised, and he's playing for Japan now
You see a
as their
lot of that.
starting goalkeeper.
You see
You
a
do.
lot of like you would say, wait a minute, what shouldn't you be playing for this other team?
You do. The qualification rules for FIFA for what country you can play for, I believe if you have a grandparent that's from that country, not ancestry from that country, but like literally from that country, you can play. You can also become naturalized citizen and play there. Ooh. That was a good chance for Japan. A lot of the U.S. team, born in the States, or has an American parent, but didn't grow up here.
Yeah.
Flo Balogun, the guy who scored a couple of goals the other night for the U.S., born in New York, but grew up in England. Also could have played for Nigeria because his parents are Nigerian. But he chose the United States, and it has paid off. So far.
Very interesting. Very interesting to see that.
Yeah. There are also, people who don't choose the United States. We saw Nathaniel Brown score a goal for Germany in the first game today. He is the son of an American serviceman who was stationed in Germany, and he decided to play for Germany. Ferris very upset about the United States missing out on Nathaniel Brown.
Yeah, for sure. What team would you play for? The Netherlands, America?
Well, I'd only be eligible to play for America by FIFA's rules. But if it was just for any ancestry, if I didn't play for America, I'd probably play for Norway. Because I'd be eligible for Norway, for the Netherlands, or Germany. If you just went on ancestry.
Well, Puerto Rico had a team. I played for them. Mexico.
Good clearance there by the Japanese. Crescencio Summerville, who's got a great name. On that right-hand side for the Netherlands. Here he is again. Hi, Osmond. Hi, Jay. Thanks for hanging out. Jay saying Joel Embiid and Banchero chose USA. That's true. No African team, Shug.
No, because I don't have any. I mean, I have the DNA, but not ancestry. Like my grandmother was from Puerto Rico. Grandfather was from Puerto Rico. My grandfather was from New Mexico, and my grandmother was from Mexico. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Shug would actually be eligible to play for other countries, just the ones that would be limited to where his grandparents are from.
Let me tell you though, I'm not playing soccer.
No.
This is too much running for me.
Yeah. They do a lot of running, an awful lot of running.
Shout out to Jada6. How you doing today, sir? Hope you're having a great day.
Shout out to Osmond as well in the chat.
Yeah,
where's the Caleb button? Yeah, I don't think Caleb is gonna... I mean, this is at his Cowboys stadium. I mean, if there's a game Caleb's gonna show up for, I know why he's talking about that. I'm just saying, if there's a game Caleb's gonna show up in the chat to say you're not Mexican, it's this game. Yeah. No, Caleb probably very nervous about the game tonight. His Golden Knights have to win, or the Hurricanes win the Stanley Cup. Thanks for joining us again, Osmond. Osmond's been at every single one of these watch-alongs we've done so far, and I appreciate that.
Were you by yourself this morning?
I was, yeah. It's okay. We had a lot to talk about. We had a great game, even though Germany won 7-1. Lots to be proud of for the Curacao team. So, Osmond was in the chat hanging out with me. Ferris was in the chat as well. So, we've got this game here, and we've got one more game to go today for watch-alongs. We're going to watch Ivory Coast and Ecuador after this one. And then Sweden, Tunisia is also tonight, but I have other things to do. So
yeah.
Here's the Dutch. I'm still in the mode from earlier. My apologies. Here come the Dutch. Who has the biggest population of Japanese outside of Japan? That's a good question, Osmond. Let me see if I can figure that out. Brazil, apparently. There's apparently 1 to 2 million Japanese descendants living in Brazil. But the highest number of expatriates, which is citizens, is the United States, apparently.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this Japanese team just plays.
The Japanese are very good. They've made the round of 16 at the last two World Cups. They've lost in heartbreaking fashion in those round of 16 games. That's a foul. Jay is mad that the USA could have scored more against Paraguay, but he's fine with 4-1. Let me tell you something, Jay. Not a lot of people thought that game was going to be 4-1. Paraguay is usually very defensive, defensively solid. Good grief. But it's just I didn't expect the U.S. to score 4 goals. I mean, we scored 3, and Paraguay scored 1 in their own net. But I didn't expect 4 goals from the United States in that game.
I don't know. I don't know if I sent it to you on Instagram, but it's. I always watch these. This guy makes these. It's for the Dodgers and Lakers, but he's doing it for the World Cup right now, where he makes it's just using memes to tell what happened in the game. So he did one for the USA, and the guy that scored for Paraguay for the US, it flash. He scores and it flashes. Citizenship acquired. It's on my Instagram. It's freaking hilarious.
That's really funny. Yeah, Osmond's right. Japan has had Brazilian coaches in the past. They have a lot of, I believe, Brazilian coaches and Brazilian players in their domestic league. Good relationship between the two countries. And I think it's really influenced the way that Japan plays. Because when they want to, they can turn on the skill and they can turn on the flair and be very good. But that's not their default mode. Their default mode is to be very solid. Yeah. And that's a throw-in for Japan. But we're going to pause now for the hydration break. Yeah, the amount of time that the U.S. was in Paraguay territory was crazy. Yeah, Paraguay looked very nervous. Very nervous in that game. So here's our commercial break.
I was gonna say, speaking of Japan, shout out to my pitcher at the Dodgers, Yoshi Yamamoto, who almost threw a perfect game, but unfortunately Mookie Betts botched a grounder to him, and then turned around going into the ninth. Yoshi gave up a home run to give up the no-hitter. So,
I heard that.
Very heartbreaking, but it's okay. And in other sports news, shout out to our guy Ferris, whose New York Knicks won the NBA championship last night, beating
Ferris and Josh.
Ferris and Josh beating the Spurs, coming back big last night, just like they did before.
They overcame a double-digit lead by the Spurs in every game they won in the finals.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But Jalen Brunson just turned it on last night and was not going to let them lose, and he didn't. So, yeah, congratulations to the Knicks and to Ferris and Josh.
I did go down a messy rabbit hole. I saw his first World Cup game where they subbed him in, and he was 19.
Yeah, Leo Messi.
He looks a lot different than when he was 19.
Yes. Is Ferris sober? Yes, Ferris is sober. I was talking to him earlier. He doesn't drink.
Yes, seeing Leo Messi go in as a 19-year-old is not the same guy that we know now, because that guy looked way different.
Way different. He had the much longer hair back then and hadn't quite grown into his body yet. Yeah. The U.S. has a solid team that can surprise a lot of people. I agree, Osmond. I think that the U.S. proved that they are better than a lot of people thought. I think a lot of people thought that game against Paraguay was going to be tight. A 1-goal game wasn't that at all. Similarly, their game coming up on Friday against Australia, they're going to be another surprising team that we go up against, because Australia beat Turkey 2-0 last night, and no one saw that coming. Turkey they have a couple of really, really world-class players, but the surrounding group just was so frustrating last night. So, Jay says it's a great time too. Even Harrison Barnes took a sip of beer when he helped Golden State win it in 2015. Yeah, but I don't see Ferris doing that.
Yeah,
So
Ferris is he's very much into his religion, which I respect.
I respect too.
You know, because if it was me and my team won, I'd have been. I didn't actually drink during the Dodger one. So this
You were
year,
too nervous.
Yeah, that too. But this year, me and Ferris have both seen our teams win championships. So
I have too, just not in an American league.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You're right. Arsenal. So yeah. So LG. So Good Friends Better Rivals is on a roll.
We're on a roll.
Won. Denver should have won, but we won't talk about that.
The Avalanche should have won, but we won't talk about that.
Avalanche should have won too.
I am happy for Ferris. I'm happy for the Knicks fans. I'm sad for my Spurs fan friend Greg, who's been a guest on the Step Back. But yeah, that's a decent ball from the Japanese, taken away by Mickey Van de Ven. Interesting that Mickey Van de Ven is, Ferris is very disciplined, just like Japan. Mickey Van de Ven, who's normally a center back, is playing left back today. It's not a natural role for him, so it'll be interesting to see if Japan can maybe take advantage of that. Japan's best winger is that winger on the right-hand side for Japan, who would be going up against Van de Ven. So, Takausa Kubo, I believe is his first name. Kubo is his last name. I am not 100% sure how to pronounce his first name. But Japan, I would say, has had a decent amount of the ball so far. Let's take a look at what the possession stats are so far.
But again, they're just playing like they're not trying to make a mistake. They're very disciplined. I love. Again, like it's exciting to see someone freestyle.
Yeah, that went too high, but that was a good thought there from the Japanese winger. Netherlands have 66% of the possession, but it doesn't feel like that to me. Like Japan has been with the better chances so far, for sure. Thanks to everybody who's watching along with us. Appreciate you all.
Really do appreciate all of you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday.
Trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. We're doing watch-alongs, more than one watch-along, at least 2, sometimes 3 watch-alongs a day, every day for the next week, and probably the week after that as well. So I'm going to be so exhausted when this tournament is over of being on camera. Cross from the Netherlands in and cleared by Japan. I mean, the Dutch center backs are way up into the other side of the pitch. I mean, like that right there, the guy in possession is Johan van Hecke. He's one of the Dutch center backs, so they're pushing way up past the halfway line. Gakpo to Dumfries, and he heads it over. I can't believe that we got a whistle here because it hit the ref.
How many times does that happen?
Not often, but it's happened more times than I saw all season in the Premier League since the start of this World Cup. So I think it's just a unfortunate bounce of the ball sometimes. Yeah, the Dutch have the more possession, and they've had the one shot on goal, but they're just having a hard time breaking Japan down. And that's out for a throw-in for Japan, I believe. Yep.
What do you think he's writing down?
Notes on positions or things he's noticing that he wants to bring up with the team at halftime. Is my guess.
Oh, I thought he was writing down his barbecue order.
No. Nice clearance by the Japanese. One back right away by Japan. The Dutch. Yeah, Japan can't get that ball clear. Japan can get it back, but it goes immediately right back to the Dutch. Nice block by the Japanese. Taniguchi. And it is a corner kick. Jay saying shout out to Tubi for airing some of these games. Yeah, you can watch some of these games for free on Tubi.
A lot of pushing and shoving.
Yeah, there is. Not a bad corner. Good save by the goalkeeper. Here's the ball in again, and now it's sent over by the bar.
Jay, is that Rui Hachimura? Yeah, that's a great save.
Good clearance after he spilled the ball there. Zion Suzuki, their goalkeeper, is a young kid. He's only 23.
Wow.
But he has been very good for Japan. Jay saying he needs the Lakers to keep his boy Rui. He's earned it.
See what happens. Well, it looks like Japan's pushing him back a little bit.
Maybe. That popped up in an arm, so... Yeah, this ref's getting a little pedantic about the standing. Lots of whistles. This is Tijani Reinders to take the kick. Yeah, Oh, that could have been something for the Dutch. Fired over the bar by Cody Gakpo. We got a Japanese defender down in the box. Ref's going to check on him. But a wonderful ball from Tijani Reinders. Watanabe retying his shoe.
AT Yellow Sky.
Yeah, that game, the last time they played in a World Cup was nuts. Suzuki with the clearance down the field, but it goes right out, so it'll be a Dutch throw-in. What on earth?
I don't know who that is.
Who?
They were showing on screen.
Oh. I missed it because everything on my end tried to refresh, and I don't know why it did that. The longer this stays 0-0, the more it's going to make the Netherlands a little nervous. I mean, an early goal calms your nerves a lot more than it being like 0-0 at the half.
Yeah.
Wonderful first touch there from Crescencio Summerville. Good clearance from the Japanese. Oh, why everything keeps disappearing off the screen. But there we go. Now it's back.
Ooh, why are they booing? Who's booing?
I think they're booing because the Dutch team is just kicking it around and they're expecting more. I don't think the Dutch fans thought this would be a 0-0 game in the 39th minute. Hi, Brandy. Thanks for joining us. Good block there by the Japanese. Up for a throw-in. Oh. I didn't hear the phone, Brandy. Sorry. Oh.
I get what they're saying, that they're in complete control, but I would have to disagree. I feel like Japan is frustrating them.
They are, for sure, frustrating them. All right. That's a good ball. Yeah. Oh, Justin is home? Awesome. If he wants to join us for the second half, or if he wants to join us for the next match, that'd be awesome. Yep. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna have to run and grab a package that came for me when it's halftime.
Okay.
We can put up the "Be Right Back" sign if need be.
Yeah, because I need to wash my hands. I have
Yeah.
sheep all over my hands.
Sheep.
I got sheep tacos.
Oh.
They're good. Bah. I thought it was Bidia, which is goat, and the girl was like, "No, it's sheep." I was like, "Okay,
Still good?
still good." I have like one left, but I'm full.
That's a good ball. Oh, that was close.
Oh,
That was very close for the Japanese. Brandy said she thought you were petting some sheep somewhere.
man, that was close.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be too much stoppage time at the end of this first half. Obviously, we'll have the 3 minutes for the hydration break, but that looked like a foul. Oh, look at the little sleeping baby. That's
Why?
cute.
Why would you pay all that money just for your kid to come sleep? I'll wake your ass up.
Ryan. Another great ball there.
Oh, I thought he
Oh,
got it.
side netting. I thought he had that too.
Oh, damn it! I thought he got
That
it.
Japan with the better chances here to close this half, man. Fantastic. Just hit the side netting. The baby was free, Osmond said. Yeah.
Making it was for free, but I had it there.
No, the baby doesn't have a seat, so I don't think they had to pay anything for the baby to come in. Yeah, Japan, I think, is very happy to try to hit them on the counterattack. They've been very good defensively. Just the 3 minutes for the hydration break, that makes sense for stoppage time.
But again, I get what the commentators are saying, that the Netherlands have been in control, but it just feels like Japan is frustrating so much. They don't feel it doesn't feel like they're threatened. You know.
No, the Japanese have not really been threatened by the Dutch so far. I would argue that those last two chances we saw for the Japanese were more dangerous than any of the chances we've seen for the Dutch. That should have been a foul. That will be a foul. I agree, Osman. This is an excellent World Cup so far. Great header away by the Japanese center back. This guy with the ball right here, number 6, is one of the center backs. And he just won them a corner. Johnny Reinders, who's been putting in some good balls. Let's see if he can put in a good corner here. It's good ball, but went straight to Zion Suzuki. That's halftime. Oh. So, Ryan saying, what's the biggest shock so far? The Australians winning or Qatar's tie with Switzerland? I think it might be Qatar's tie with Switzerland. Honestly, their draw. I don't think anybody had Qatar getting a point out of their group, and they've gotten one. Osman saying the Dutch total football. Indeed, indeed. All right, so we're at the half here. We're going to be right back. I'm going to go grab my package and some food, and then we will have the second half for you.
Yep, be right back.
All right, everybody, I am back. We are still at halftime. I have some food. Again, I'm diabetic, so I have to eat every once in a while. So pardon me for the eating. But let's look at some of the stats from the first half. Thank you, Osmond. 69% possession for the Dutch. 31% possession for Japan. But the important stat here is it's still 0-0. Is what correct, Osmond? She'll be back in a few minutes. Might have Justin joining us. The possession stats. Those are the possession stats according to the ESPN Gamecast. I believe those are the correct possession stats because they're going to be coming directly from FIFA. So yeah, 69% possession for the Dutch, 31% for the Netherlands. The Dutch have completed 307 passes to the Japan's 130. 2 shots on goal for the Dutch. None on goal for the Japanese, but they had a couple of good chances there towards the end of the half. Why would you go on that show if you were a celebrity? Nation's dumbest. to find out who the dumbest celebrity is? Why would you go on that show? Players are coming back out on the pitch for the second half. And we're underway in the second half. Here's Hambone. Take Shug off for a moment. How you doing today, Justin?
Hanging in there. Just got home from work not too super long ago.
Nice. Thanks for joining us.
I was paying attention. Yo, bro, I almost had to text a couple of my German friends and tell them, like, look, man, they're already dead.
Yeah. Wonderful defending from the Japanese player there.
How big of an upset would it be if Japan actually won this game?
I don't think it'd be too big of an upset, but this is just what games can look like when you've got two entirely different footballing philosophies. Japan's trying to score on the counterattack here. Can't keep the ball in there.
Because to me, Japan should be in the lead. Which might come back
the better
and hurt
chances.
them yeah, it might come back and hurt them because they didn't score on one of those really good opportunities they had.
Mm-hmm. That was a great cross. Nobody on the end of it.
I don't know who in the crowd singing like they are, but bro, they are nonstop.
The Dutch. That's the Dutch.
But yeah, I was impressed by the Americans 4-1, and then I saw what Germany did. I was like, oh shit. All right.
Well, the Americans played a better opponent than the Germans did. Curacao, a very, very small nation. First World Cup game. They played tremendously well despite the 7-1 scoreline. Ryan saying, don't forget all, smash that like button and subscribe for the best World Cup coverage in the business. Thank you very much, Ryan, for the reminder.
I hate that we missed Ryan during the Canadian match.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can get Ryan in for the next Canadian match.
Bro, somebody knocked the hell out of that with their head.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, I think that one snuck in.
Mm-hmm. Goal from the Netherlands.
Just hate it for the Japan folks, man, because they got so close so many times and never could take the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
The Dutch. The coach and the players, though, seem to be like, do they have an argument or something about anything?
Nah, he's onside. Do we have a VAR check here? A lot of people are booing. Nope. We're set up for the restart. So, there we go. Netherlands 1, Japan 0.
I think for Japan, you just keep trucking. Keep doing what you were doing.
Ryan says if there's a way we can combine both US Open and the Canada soccer match he's in. Let's see, when did Canada play again? Canada play again on Thursday, Ryan. Yeah, we might have to. 6 Eastern, yeah. We might have to combine those. Yeah. We'll see. We'll talk to Ferris about it. The Dutch just maintaining possession so easily. Not much of a press from the Japanese. Well defended by the Japanese there.
Oh, damn. The Dutch guy was just too fast.
Oh.
Oh, shit, what a goal.
Goal for
Bro.
Japan.
That came out of nowhere, bro. He just reared back and shot a missile in him.
Yep.
Bro, he jumping over the stands.
Yep. Brilliant from the Japanese there.
Now the pressure goes on the Dutch and the Netherlands because they didn't think they would even be close to something like this. Almost sets up perfect for Japan. The rest of this game, the Dutch are going to be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a rocket.
Yep. World class indeed. The guy goes right through, is onside, so they is being played onside by one of the Mickey Van de Ven, I think, over there on the left. But it took a deflection on the way through, and that's a good goal. Six minutes, the Dutch lead.
Yep, but guess what they did? And it's the thing that I hate. What did the Dutch do? What did they do, Adelia?
They sat back.
Yep. I hate when people do that, bro. You're playing not to win, or you're playing not to lose. You should be playing to win.
Yep. 100%. Now they're up here on the front foot again. We got a throw in for the Dutch. Clearance taken away there by Japan. Out for another throw in for the Dutch. That's a corner kick.
Almost want to know what the Dutch is saying over and over again.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, looks like a chance here.
Mm-hmm. Here
If
comes
Japan can keep it up.
Japan.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great ball. That should be a foul. And a yellow card. Yep.
Oh. I'm guessing the yellow came probably because of he had advantage.
It was cynical. He was the only one around. Yeah, basically. Might be the Japanese singing right now.
Oh, another good one.
Oh,
Oh,
just no
shit.
one over there.
Yeah, they would have had somebody over there.
Yep, that's a foul.
Damn, that dude looks like he got kicked in the eyeball.
Yeah, Shug, you left for 5 seconds. Well, more than 5 seconds, and both teams have scored, yes.
One thing I liked about Japan was they went straight to another attack after scoring a goal. Now they're going on the attack.
Oh!
Holy shit, bro! I didn't think that was gonna go in.
Goal for the Dutch.
I thought the goalie had a good position there.
Crescencio Summerville. That's a great goal. Yeah, Suzuki couldn't do anything about that. Just right in the corner.
No, as I said, I thought he had good positioning. I thought he was going to be able to block it.
Yeah. Cody Gakpo here. Great block. Offside flag is up. I was wondering if it was going to come up there or not.
Yeah, that to me was an obvious one. That should have been called dead. Or do they not call it dead until it's done?
They tend to wait either until they get a signal from the VAR or it's a goal scoring opportunity.
Because that was
Maeda
obviously
off.
outside to me.
Ito is on. Oh, that could have been a chance.
Bro, that looked like it had a chance, to be honest. From that far back.
It's a hydration break. Yeah, it's been great. Well, this commercial break is running. I'm going to grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep. But some of these commercials do.
Thanks to everyone who's joined us today. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Danielle Mullen coming off for the Netherlands. Memphis Depay coming on. Hoop Miners for Summerville. And Timber for Ryaners.
Hi, Adelia.
Hi, Brandy. Good defense there from Japan. What do we have a whistle for? Oh, we have an injury. I was like, what are we stopping for? Good save by Suzuki.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, how the game's going, I would love for the Japan to tie it up.
I would too. Chance for the Japanese. That is
Oh,
out
is
for a
that not a
corner.
foul?
Might have been. Yeah, he's on. He's on side. That's kind of a shoulder charge. We got subs here. Oh.
Damn, he hit the hell out of that ball.
Yep.
Has any goalie ever actually like accidentally scored a goal?
I don't know.
Just by booting that shit out of it from the all the way back there.
Yeah, I don't know. Good job there to keep that in and win a throw by the Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too. Japanese should not be trying to cross too much. I mean, the other team's a lot taller than they are.
Yep. Yeah, I would agree. That's not the best tactic from the Japanese. Just too many
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, good ass pass. Oh man,
that
he
was a
just
good
couldn't hit it
chance.
hard enough.
Good chance from Japan. Good goalkeeping from Barbara Bruggen. That was great chance from Japan. Dutch making another change here. Nathan Ake for Ryan Gravenberg.
Get off this field.
He's taking his time. And I mean, if he takes more than 10 seconds, it's the player coming on for him has to wait a minute to come on the pitch. Who cares about what has happened in this stadium?
What are they at, Houston?
No, they're in Dallas. They're in the Cowboys Stadium.
All right, come on, Japan. Well, they can't change but one more.
Yep. That's a throw in for Japan. That's good play by Ito.
Bro, I almost would have just shot on goal. They left it wide open.
Yep, that's a yellow card for sure.
Who's getting it? The Netherlands?
Yeah, Memphis Depay. He just trucks him shoulder right to the face. Not playing the ball at all.
I like how they all the time be looking like, what did I do? You know what
Yeah.
you did, bro.
Yeah. Buddy Gakpo coming off for Brian Brobby.
Bro, there he goes. That guy was attacking. I like that guy. There you go. I don't know who that guy for Japan was, but he was quicker than the hiccup.
Yeah, he was very fast. I don't think anybody's a fullback anymore in the NFL.
Be honest with you, I'd probably be a person that'd be thinking about bringing it back since nobody uses it that much. It's to your advantage now.
That's true.
Oh, we got a chance here. Oh, he had somebody on the other side. Yeah, I agree. That's the one thing I agree with the announcers on this one is they can't. I was going to say that's got to be a foul.
Yeah, that's foul for sure.
But one thing I agree with the announcers are there is like they should not be doing anything that's like high.
Yeah, the Dutch have a height advantage on them for sure. That was a fantastic first touch there.
Like they had one or two players that had height. I could kind of get it because maybe they could get good position, but I don't think like any of their players are taller than any of the Dutch.
Yeah.
Just from what I can see.
Van de Ven gives up a corner. Another corner for Japan. Van de Ven not happy that's a corner.
I don't know why he's not happy. It obviously went off his feet.
Yeah.
These announcers, that was kind of funny.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, what?
That's another
oh,
corner.
Shit.
That's another corner.
Yeah.
That's a good point from Owen Hargreaves. Every time they keep it on the field, they get in and they make plays and they have a chance. But when they try to cross it, they just don't. Oh, look at that.
Oh, they just tied it. They just tied it. And I think it was
From a header.
Yeah,
From a header.
We're over here talking about how short they are comparatively to the Dutch.
Yeah,
and
fantastic.
The thing that ties it is a header.
Yep. Look at this. He's completely free. Oh, it goes off somebody else's head. Comes off his head, comes off the other Japanese player's head.
Now, will he get credit for that still? Or are they going to
I don't know. I don't know.
A while ago, the guy got credit even though it ricocheted off somebody because basically it was like, oh, it probably would have been a goal if it was.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I agree, Osman. That goal was well deserved for Japan. I don't know who they're going to credit that goal to. He's apologizing now
That's
to
funny.
every
That's
Japanese
awesome.
player.
He literally just did basically what I just did.
Yeah.
Except I just didn't say apologize. I said, look at what happens after we've been
Oh, the
given crap.
ref. The ref
I
just
said,
ran
look,
directly into that Japanese player.
can the ref get a yellow?
The ref
give it
just
to myself.
ran right into that Japanese player.
Maybe they loyaled them to sleep with their height. And then they just happen to like not care as much and just not guard everybody as well.
6 minutes of added time.
Bro, I tried to take the game.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
that's
got
a
to be a
foul.
foul.
That's a
got to be
yellow
a foul.
card. That's a yellow card. That was cynical. That
yeah,
was deliberate.
Racking up. Yep. They're definitely racking up yellow cards. Ooh, that's like the 3rd or 4th one of the game.
Yeah, the Dutch are rattled.
Was the Dutch the favorite in this group?
I would say the Dutch is definitely the favorite in this group, but Japan, again, is a very, very good squad, and this was, I think, always going to be the Dutch's maybe toughest game of the group, but the way they started was just not... I get what they were trying to go for in the first half, the Dutch, but, I mean, the Japanese, not the Dutch, the Dutch had all the possession in the first half, but... I mean, we now have a number of Dutch players on yellow cards. 2 on the pitch on yellow cards. I think one of the players that came off also had a yellow card. Yeah, Osman's right. Japan is always solid. Japan in the past year has beaten England.
Oh, that would have been dangerous. That was a good move by the goalie since he got there fast enough. But shit, if he'd have been too slow, that would have been over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what number it is, but there's a player on Japan's team that, bro, that dude is quick as hell.
Has a lot of pace, yeah. Kamada, maybe?
My man turns off the light bulb in his bedroom and goes to sleep before the room gets dark. That's how fast he is.
Or Ogawa, maybe? Kamada's in the midfield. He's scored. Nakamura has also scored. I'm not entirely certain who it is that's got the speed, the pace, but...
It may be 14, I'm not sure.
Yeah, 14 is Ito. Goal kick there. Yeah, Kamada got credit for that goal. I don't think he knew much about it, but he got credit for that goal. So the Japanese player whose head it came off of after the first guy hit it is who scored that goal, technically. Yeah, I agree with Owen Hargreaves when he says that it looked like the Netherlands were just trying to see out the game. It never works.
I just think it's a loser mentality.
Yeah. Good job from Suzuki there, the goalkeeper.
Oh,
Born in New Jersey. That way out of play. Two minutes left. Yeah, the Dutch subs have not done much for them.
See, it's like right here, bro. Like you got 90 seconds left. Try to do something.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Dutch are just happy to be like, all right, let's just tie the game up now. Nah, man.
That's well defended by Japan.
Yeah, but the way the Netherlands was playing that, bro, I was like almost hoping that Japan could get a takeaway and go down and at least get a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Nah, Japan, you got to move forward, guys.
Yeah, they might just be happy to just
Go,
make
go,
sure
go,
that
go.
it ends up being a draw now. Yeah. Yep. Draw. That was a fantastic second half.
That was a good game overall. Period.
Very good game. Very good game. Yet another fantastic game here in the World Cup. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We will be back in about an hour for Ivory Coast and Ecuador. So be ready for that. But until then, we'll see you.